Aries, welcome to your reading. I hope that this message finds you while you're in good health and good wealth. I hope that you're doing something that you love today, tonight, this afternoon, whenever this message finds you, simply because you deserve to. Aries, thank you for all of the likes, comments, subscribes, and donations to my channel. They truly mean the world to me. If you would like a private reading, more information about that will be in my About section on my page. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram, the link will be in the description below. Aries, today we're going to be taking a look at what they wish they could say to you. You know, if they had another chance to tell you something, what they would want to say to you. Whoever you're thinking about, whatever person's in your mind, this is what they would want to say to you. But first, we're going to take a look at how you're feeling about how things played out between you and them, right? Whatever person is on your mind right now, how you feel in regards to how things played out between you and them. And then we'll take a look at how you made them feel. And then we'll take a look at what they wish they could say to you now. Because I feel like a lot of Aries out there, this person will not even have a chance to say anything to you. I feel like you kind of separated yourself for a reason. But let's see. How did Aries feel about the ending between them and their person? How is Aries feeling about the ending between them and their person? Thank you, Spirit. We have dazed. Don't know if you can see that. I really doubt it. Dazed. Enough time has been spent wandering around in a listless daze. Even if you're unsure of the direction you're heading, just start by doing something. So I feel like you kind of hit this point in the connection where you just felt like you were going in circles. Everything that you were doing, it felt repetitive. It felt like you were going nowhere. There was no progress being made between you and this person or you and this connection, right? Whatever you were trying to change, grow, shift, it just was not happening, and it was leaving you feeling really confused. What else do we have for Aries? Baffled. Makes sense. Sometimes a little confusion allows us the opportunity to explore different ways that we might not have previously considered. And I feel like it took to a certain point, right? You being confused long enough. It took you being confused long enough to really start to consider your other options and start to consider the fact that this might not be so good for you, you know? I feel like towards the end of this connection, you were just very shocked. You were very, I want to say the word appalled. You were very taken aback by how things were playing out and how this person was treating you. It did not make any sense to you, Aries, why things were playing out the way that they were, but in the long run, in the bigger picture, now that you're at where you're at, I'm sure that it makes a little bit more sense as to why things had to play out the way that they did. Last one, grief. The feeling of loss can be debilitating, but sorrow becomes part of our healing experience. What you have far outweighs what you lost, exactly. At least you had it for a time. And Aries, I feel like this is you, not that you're grieving now, but I think at the end of this connection, while you were still in it, you were probably in a grieving period, knowing that the end was coming, knowing that there was nothing you could do to prevent it because it was the other person's actions that were creating this ending. Wow. All right, Spirit's trying to talk today. I'm gonna let Spirit talk. Wow. What you have now far outweighs what you lost. So Aries, I feel like you are in full recognition and awareness that the life that you're living now, the path that you're on now, is absolutely where you're supposed to be. You're doing everything correctly. You were meant to go through this experience, no matter how beautiful or detrimental it was to your spirit, because that experience alone contributed to who you are now today. Last card we have on the bottom of this deck is Bemused. I've never seen this card yet. It's one of those I can't believe that just happened moments. Find the fun and stop shaking your head. No harm was intended. I will not agree with that last sentence, Aries, but because harm could have definitely been intended depending on your situation. But I will agree with find the fun and stop shaking your head, because it already happened, right? The past is the past. It's the past for a reason. It was put on your path to make you who you are today, and now you have nowhere else to go except up, right? But let's see how you made this person feel, Aries. How does this person feel about Aries, Spirit? How did Aries make this person feel? 3 cards, please. Happiness. Not surprised. You were the joy in this person's life for a long time, Aries. Bluebird Spirit, card number 7 could be of its significance. Your person could have been born in July. Could have been a Leo. Could have been a Cancer. Bluebirds could be of significance. But all in all, you just made this person feel happy. You made them experience happiness, the raw emotion of happiness, energy, and you brought a certain vitality, a certain life force energy to their life that they're not able to really experience without you. And this is fire, Spirit, so I know this is you, Aries. Yeah, you heard that horn. That was Spirit. Wow. Happiness and energy. You made this person feel alive. When they encountered your energy, they felt alive. They felt like they truly were in the moment, you know? Like they were existing on the vibrational frequency of happiness without even knowing it. And they thought that that was always going to be a constant when they ran into you, until they lost you. Until they did whatever they did to lose you, you know? To put you in that state of confusion as to why things are playing out the way that they started playing out. And now, who knows where they're at. But we will figure out what they want to say. And we also have new beginnings. You made this person feel like anything was possible, Aries. Daffodil Fairy. And we have Grace. I don't know. I feel like you taught this person a lot more than they gave you credit for, or than they wanted to acknowledge while you were within the relationship, you know, within the connection with them. You showed this person a side of life that they thought was lost to them for a long time. The side of life that we all think only children experience, right? That wonder and awe within the world. This type of happiness that they experienced with you, this energetical influx, right? It was something that they're not going to just find anywhere else. They're not going to find with just anybody that they meet. And I feel like this person kind of feels a bit regretful. 3 of Wands in reverse and the High Priestess. They know it, but they won't say it. They know that they ruined whatever future they had with you, but they won't acknowledge it to your face. They won't admit it to your face, because then their pride is at risk. But they absolutely felt pure happiness and joy with you. They felt like anything was possible because you made them feel like that. Not just because they were with you, but the energy that you brought to the table, Aries, is what made them feel like that. Spirit, what does this person want to say to Aries, if they could say anything to Aries? Justice in reverse. This person would like to tell you that they know they messed up. They knew that they were the imbalance within the connection. You could have been dealing with a Libra, the Star in reverse, or an Aquarius, but Major Arcana. What else do we have? I feel like this person would like to tell you, or they want to tell you, that they knew that they were the problem. They knew that it was them that needed to heal more. I feel like they tried to blame it on you, Aries, as if you were the problem or the issue. But the whole time they knew that they were. They just couldn't let their pride, they let their ego get in the way. So instead of admitting their faults or their wrongs and salvaging whatever happiness they had with you, whatever new beginnings they had with you, instead they would rather just put the blame on you. And that's what left you feeling dazed, baffled, and having to grieve the connection before it was even over, because this person wouldn't take accountability. What else do you have for Aries spirit? What does this person want to say to Aries? Temperance in the reverse. Like I said, they were the ones that needed to heal. They needed to grow. They needed to get in tune with their divine feminine and divine masculine. This is just like very imbalanced. They want to tell you that they were the problem. They know that they were the problem. Last two cards we have out, the Ace of Wands in reverse and the King of Cups. I feel like they want to tell you that they've grown a lot emotionally, that they're not the same person that they used to be, that they're ready to move forward with you, that they want to progress with you and grow with you. But they also would like to acknowledge the fact that they knew that the lack of new beginnings, right? New beginnings is here, is what you made them feel. But they also want to tell you that they know they were the reason that these new beginnings could never happen. They were the reason, or their imbalance in energy, right? Their lack of healing, their lack of dedication to themselves, their lack of dedication to grow and change and evolve was the reason that these new beginnings could not happen or take root in both of your lives together. I also do feel like they want to tell you that they have this situation, their wrongdoings, their lack of, has really made them grow emotionally and made them mature on an emotional level. But I do still feel like they have not really healed in the ways that they needed to. I feel like they want, here we go with the Fool, and more new beginnings. If they could say anything to you right now, Aries, they would want to tell you that they want a new beginning with you. They want to retry a fresh start. They want to try to make things right, because they feel like they are the reason that things were so wrong for so long. That things were wrong for so long. I'm not even trying to rhyme. The Sun in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this person wants to take accountability to you and with you, Aries, because now they're seeing what life is like without you, right? This happiness that you made them feel, it is non-existent when they're without you. There is no new beginnings, right? I mean, there is some type of new beginning, but it's not the one that they know that they could have had with you. And that's making them feel robbed of an experience. But they're also in acknowledgement that they robbed themselves of this experience, right? By being a bit too manipulative. I feel like this person would like to tell you that they notice how they were manipulative in the past with their words, or with how they spoke to you, right? And how they robbed themselves of this new beginning. But they also want to tell you how they're ready to move forward now in the present. Even if they are with someone else, this is the energy of a person that whatever they're in now, it's nothing compared to what they had with you, right? This could be a family member, a friend, a lover. It doesn't really matter, but this, whatever experience you had with this person, whoever you're thinking about, Aries, they can't find it elsewhere. Clarifying justice in reverse is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, so this person knows that their reckless energy, their lack of commitment, their lack of stability within the self is really what the issue was between your guys' connection. That's where the imbalance is rooted, their reckless behavior. With the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the Star in reverse, I feel like this person's lack of commitment or lack of desire to commit to heal themselves is also a very big root in why things never could have progressed in the ways that they should have, right? This person fully acknowledges or wants to acknowledge to you, or express to you that they know, their lack of commitment to themselves is what prevented this connection from reaching its full potential. With the World card over Temperance, I feel like this person wants to express to you that the cycles that they were in, the very imbalanced cycles, right? This person could have had certain habits or addictions that were preventing this connection from moving forward. This person is now in full awareness or acknowledgement, right, after being separated from you, that their cycles, their detrimental cycles, were becoming far too repetitive for anything to ever really prosper or grow within the connection. I feel like this is something that they want to express to you so that they can show you how much they have grown, right, on an emotional level with this King of Cups. Clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Swords. This is the truth I'm speaking. Wow. The Sun in reverse. Their unhappiness or their lack of fulfillment, right, after being separated from you, Aries, is 100% due to their own actions. That's not to say that you didn't play any part in this failed connection or relationship or trying to rebuild it. No, that's not to say that you are innocent in anything like that. But this is to say that this person wishes to express the need and desire to take accountability for their actions or the part that they played. They feel like they played a very large part in the destruction of this connection. And I feel like the only reason that they're able to admit that now to themselves is because they see that the happiness that they're seeking elsewhere with other people or other experiences is not going to be able to be repeated. They were only going to get this from you, Aries. Clarify the King of Cups. Yeah, they know this. The High Priestess and the Strength card. And I feel like it was not easy for this person to come to terms with these facts, right? I feel like this person has a lot of pride. You could be dealing with a Leo, could be dealing with a Pisces, could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Bottom of the deck, Hierophant, could be dealing with a Taurus. Eight of Pentacles, could be dealing with a Virgo. But I feel like this person wants to work on their ability to commit with you, Aries. But I feel like for a lot of Aries out there, it's a bit too late, right? You've removed yourself from the conflict with this Five of Wands in reverse. And the Two of Wands in reverse, you're not even looking for a future with this person. This is something that I feel like they know as well. This is something they wish they could express to you because of their failure to commit, right? They've been working on themselves a lot. And this is something that they want to express to you. But for a lot of Aries out there, they had their chance, right? For some Aries out there, maybe this person will express this to you. Maybe they will, especially with this Ace of Swords. There is a desire to communicate here. But I feel like a lot of this is an internal knowing that this person has came to terms with and had to accept. That was not easy for them too because of their abundance of pride within their own spirit. But I feel like they want to express to you that they've grown a lot and that they've changed a lot and that they've tried to start healing the things that they know have destroyed this relationship. Mainly just due to the fact that they can't find the type of happiness or energy that you offered them in their life. Like they can't replicate what you gave them, Aries. And that's why they're trying to, I don't know, maybe that's why they desire to express some of this stuff to you. This is a different type of reading. I don't know why Spirit told me to do a reading like this, but this is what they want to say to you. Any advice for Aries, Spirit? Different deck? Okay. Six of Cups in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. This person will not... They feel like they mess things up so bad to a point to where it's like... They would feel stupid if they reached out first, you know? Because I feel like the roots that you have with this person, this could be a child of yours. This could be someone you have a child with. This could be whoever it is. It's somebody that you have deep roots with, right? Longtime friend, family member, whoever it is. It's somebody that you've known for a long time, and I feel like their pride. I keep getting this pride. Even before the Strength card came out, I kept getting pride. 10 of Wands in reverse. Your advice? I mean, I like giving this advice, but I just feel bad for this person. What didn't work did not work for a reason, Aries. Right? This person had many, many chances to see that you were that happiness, that you did bring that energy, that new beginnings were possible with you time and time again. Their failure to see it was due to their stubbornness, their reluctance to see you, right? It's not that they didn't see what you brought to the table or what you made them feel. It's that they didn't want to acknowledge that you were everything that they wanted, right? This person was looking for things outside of themselves, even outside of the connection that you guys had, due to Knight of Wands reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, due to their immaturity, right? Due to their reckless behavior, I'll say again. So if it didn't work for a reason. It's because you're meant for bigger and better, Aries. If you're bringing all this positive, beautiful energy to the table, you deserve somebody that will reflect that, and not somebody that sees it, ignores it, and then chooses to see it later. No. Knight of Wands in reverse on the bottom of this deck. The Star in reverse on the bottom. King of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords in reverse. Aries, you've healed from this. You're not even... Don't cry over spilled milk. That's the advice. All right, a couple more. 10 of Swords in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse. What's done is done, Aries. You learned. You learned from it, right? And because you've learned from it, you were also able to set yourself free. 8 of Swords in reverse. 4 of Pentacles. And now you know how to protect your energy from the past in a way that benefits you and only you. If you're going to be dealing with selfish people, you got to learn how to be selfish. Not telling you to be selfish, but you got to know how to play the game, right? In order to protect your energy. Because if you're bringing this pure-hearted energy to the table every time, people are going to leech off that. People are going to try to, what's that word? People are going to try to take of that. We also have the Devil out. As advice, to me, I have to say be selfish. That's never advice I want to give, but with the Devil here, 10 of Swords reverse, 10 of Wands reverse, if this person does try to communicate with you in any type of way, and they try to give you all these apologies and sorries to get back into your life because they know they messed up and you were the best thing they ever had and they haven't experienced happiness without you since you've left, Aries, be selfish. Like I said, this person had many chances to show you during the connection that they wanted to change, but instead of doing that, you know, they were selfish in their ways. Now, after the fact, they want to show you that they've changed because they realize they're not getting what they desire from anyone else. You offered that to them. Now it's off the table, so now they have to change, right? So Aries, just, you know, kind of, how do I say this in a very professional way? Give them a taste of their own medicine, but not in a way that's like, oh yeah, remember you made me feel like this, now I'm gonna make you feel like this. No, just like straight up just match energy, right? They didn't know how to recognize energy back then. So now you gotta act like you don't know how to recognize energy. Just because they've changed doesn't mean really nothing. For some Aries out there, you know, go with your heart, follow your heart, of course. If this person has changed and you want them back in your life and you're ready and you genuinely feel like they've grown, of course, you know, do what you do. But for a lot of Aries out there, this person's only coming back to you and trying to sell you this story, which they actually feel, and they actually, but it's not really a story, but they're trying to tell you all this because they realize only now they're not going to get what you were offering them. Last card, Queen of Pentacles. Aries, You've grown just as much as they've grown. The heartbreak that you felt, the rebuilding that you've had to go through, the tough lessons that you've had to accept, you've grown just as much, if not more. Do not give away everything that you've worked for on a personal level, internal, spiritual level, financial level, material level. Don't give it all away just because the past comes knocking on your door. That's my advice to you. The world in reverse. That cycle is over. Just because they want it to open back up, don't mean it opens back up. That has to be a mutual thing, right? Two of Wands. Look towards the future, right? Look towards the future, but not in a way that robs you of everything that you have worked for in this present moment, right? Because there was a lot of lonely nights, a lot of painful heartbreaks, and not heartbreaks, a lot of painful lessons learned. Your heart was broken, right? The disappointment that you've had to face due to this person or this connection's lack of recognition of who you were and what you brought to the table, all of that contributed to your soul's growth, your soul's progression. You deserve somebody who can see that within you, acknowledge that from the get-go, because you tell them that's who you are, because you tell them that's what you've experienced. And you deserve somebody who's going to match that energy, Aries. Not somebody who couldn't recognize it or acknowledge it until after the fact. You know what I'm saying? That's your advice. Last card. Ace of Swords in reverse. A liar is a liar. There's nothing we can do about that, right? We just have to accept that we live in a world where some people choose to lie, and that's okay. We all lie at some point in time. But if this person's gonna lie until they have no option to tell the truth in order to get what they want, that doesn't make them somebody that tells the truth, right? They are who they are. You gotta see it if you wanna see it. Aries, this was your reading.